What's up, guys? Lone Wolf from XS here. Day 8, I think. Is this day 8? I don't remember anymore. So, anyways, today was kind of boring. We didn't get our outdoors time because, as you can see, it's wet outside. Where's that person going? Oh my goodness. They've escaped quarantine. So it's wet outside. It was storming during our yard time, so we didn't get our yard time. We still got both of our meals, both which were pretty decent. They had fish in them. One had they had fish and chips, but it was fried tilapia and potato chips, so crisps. So if you're a British viewer or whatever, they basically had fried tilapia and crisps, not fish and chips, nowhere close, nowhere even in the ballpark of fish and chips, which is basically fried fish and French fries, like potato wedges, larger than normal French fries, not like McDonald's French fries where they're small French fries, like actual like potato wedges almost, and fried fish, big fried fish. And they didn't have any. They had tartar sauce, but they didn't have any lemon juice or vinegar, anything like that, like malt vinegar. It's funny going overseas, like to England, if you got fish and chips, they were going to ask you, you want mayonnaise, do you want vinegar? And yes, like usually we went to a nice restaurant where they serve fish and chips in England, me and a buddy, close to the Queen's, what's that place called in London? The Queen's Palace? I don't know. Parliament? who cares? But anyways, they had vinegar. It was a really nice restaurant. They served fish and chips, and they had vinegar on the table. So I thought that was funny. But basically, like, back home, if you want fish and chips, fast food, you go to Captain D's. And a lot of people hate on Captain D's, but it's very similar. Captain D's fried fish with French fries is basically fish and chips. In England, if you went to if you just went to like a fast food place in England, which fast food in England's not really like drive-through. They do have drive-thrus in England. I don't know how I got off on this topic, but whatever. They do have drive-thrus in England, but fast food in England's like a little shop you walk into, and they have like pictures up above you, and you just say, I want that, or whatever. But Captain D's, a lot of people hate on Captain D's. I actually like Captain D's because it is fish and chips the way they do in England. It's fried fish and chips and vinegar. They have vinegar on every table. They serve everything with vinegar. Whatever. Anyways, y'all can tell me I'm wrong in the chat if you want to. But what are these people doing? Oh, they're smoking. I like how the hotel workers just. I'm going to respect their privacy because I actually like that lady that you saw earlier that was smoking. She has hooked me up a lot on this trip and a lot of my friends. So I'm going to respect her privacy and move away. But anyways, whatever. They're starting to get a little more strict. I feel like it's unwarranted because nobody's done anything. Today, a guy ordered Domino's to the front desk. He was going to come down and get it. This makes zero sense to me. A guy ordered Domino's. He went down to the front desk to get it, and the Domino's driver called him because he's like, oh, he's not here. Domino's driver called him, said they told me I couldn't come in. An Air Force person decided themselves that they would tell the Domino's driver that they had to leave. They couldn't come in the building. Not the actual AFES is a little bit different when it comes. It's on a military installation, and it's part of the military, or the Air Force Inn. It's on a military installation. It's part of the military. It's controlled by the commander, but this military personnel took it upon themselves to turn away a Domino's pizza because we don't really know why. He says because it wasn't social distancing. People are allowed. This is if you're allowed on a military installation, this is a public building. You can walk in and out of it all day to try and get a hotel room. Now, you can't come in here and film and stuff like I am right now, but you can pretty much walk in and inquire for a room. So anyone can come in this place. It's insane to me that a Domino's person came in here to deliver a pizza to the front desk where one of our people would go get it, and that pizza was turned back. Like this Air Force person, clearly it was a power move on his part, because it doesn't make any sense to say that Domino's can't be in this building because of COVID. Our requirements to stay separate from the outside world. Domino's can't come in this building. That's his call. Like he was saying, that's an outside person coming in the building. Even though all the hotel workers that work here, they go home every night and go off and do whatever and go to grocery stores and go out and hang out with their friends, and then they come back. So it makes literally zero sense that you would turn away a Domino's driver to this building because COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of seems like a little bit of a power trip, but that's the military. There's people that they put in positions, and they just make judgment calls based on whatever information they have or whatever. So I'm not hating on the guy, but it just seems strange to me. They will only let us now order. We can order from a restaurant in the area. One restaurant can't order from Domino's. For some reason, they've made Domino's an off-limits establishment, even though it's right across the street and it's on base. It's controlled by the base, basically. Super weird to me, but whatever. I don't understand. I got Domino's last night. No problem. Domino's driver had a mask on. I had a mask on. I got my Domino's. See you, bye. You know, it's like my 7-day thing. 1 week being here, so I was like, whatever, I'm going to get Domino's. But it's weird today that this Air Force individual decided to make a judgment call and say that Domino's couldn't come into the building because COVID. He could spread COVID. It's strange because, like I said, the people who pick up our trash, the people who take care of the grounds, the people who run the front desk, they all go home, just like that Domino's person who's on base. They all go home and then come back so they can spread COVID. So it's another weird government. It's just a weird government thing to where one person's like, you know what? So we won't allow, like, if people wear a blue shirt, they can't come in this building. But if they wear red or green shirts, they're allowed in this building. It's one of those type, like, that makes no sense. What's the color of the shirt matter? You know, it's one of those things where it makes zero sense. But whatever. I'm not trying to fuss or whatever. I'm just trying to, I've talked way too long on this. I'm just trying to, like, carry on a conversation longer than me saying, we did nothing today. Absolutely nothing happened today. I ate lunch and dinner. I didn't eat breakfast. I didn't get to work out. That was basically my day. But other than that, like, those are the fun things that have happened. People are making up rules as we go. We've been here 8 days, and each day there's a new rule made up. It's weird, but whatever. Anyways, appreciate y'all watching. Check me out, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter. Like always, share me on the streets.